Hi everybody, it's Phoenix, and today I'm doing my very first voiceover, so I'm a little bit on the nervous side. You won't believe on how hard it is to find a quiet moment in this house, especially with the amount of people we have. Anyways, welcome to this video. It is a 3 marker challenge. Now, I have so many markers and they're very nicely organized, so the idea of putting them into a giant box, mixing them up, and picking 3 markers scared me. You have no idea how much it scared me to do that. So instead, I did the intelligent thing. I downloaded Jazz's Party app. It was a gorgeous app. I highly recommend it for any artists out there. One, it keeps track of all of my Copic. Two, it gives me challenges. I used it while I was on vacation this year in Arizona. And it allowed me to keep practicing when I wasn't entirely sure what I wanted to practice. So if you have the ability to download this app, I highly recommend it. It's definitely one of the best apps that I've downloaded for just tracking my Copic, it being the major one for me. I've downloaded many different apps to try to do that, and all of them are just, they don't work for me. I keep forgetting to upload them, but because I use Jazz's app just for practice, I remembered it. So this was actually recorded a few months ago, and it took me a while to get it edited because life just took a beautiful curveball for me. I ended up working for another YouTube studio. Unfortunately, they didn't go and finish all their stuff they needed to do to get onto YouTube. I know that sounds weird, but they needed licensing to come through for them, and they didn't get that through. So I spent many months working with them, and unfortunately all that video is owned by them, so it was sad. So here I am. I pre-planned everything from the colors to design. The only thing I didn't plan was the background, so you're going to see me struggling with that. I ended up buying a Copic airbrush system, and I used it for the first time. So this was really a test piece amongst test pieces. I was using a different type of paper, which is, this is not a blending stock card. It's actually just a card stock that I found at Michael's, and I wasn't too overly impressed. My daughter now has all of it. You're going to see me using different techniques, from picking out colors from another marker with one of my markers, and then trying to get things to look decent with the airbrush system. At one point I actually had to refill 2 of my markers because they both ran out, and one of them I didn't have any refill for, so I had to do the rubbing alcohol technique, and oh, that hurts so much to do. I have recently purchased the actual color for it, and I've refilled it, so hopefully it goes back to its beautiful, vibrant, colorful self soon. I had a question one time about the tape on my markers. The tape's there because I used to go to conventions, and I'm not one of those artists that's like, no, they're mine, I must keep them to myself. If somebody asks, I'll happily let people use my markers. They just have to ask me. So I often will allow people to take my markers back to their tables when they're doing commissions and work with them themselves. Because I buy refills when I buy my marker, it doesn't bother me as much anymore, and it gives me more reason to buy refills, and I enjoy the refill process, which is weird, I know. So the tape was on my markers, so I knew which ones were mine. I would take down the person's table name, their name, and then their phone number, and then which colors they borrowed. And it allowed me to go, hey, can I get my markers back? They're the ones with the tape. So that's why I use the tape. I have green and black. It's recently been removed because they didn't fit with my new display. More on that in another video. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with this challenge. It was literally a challenge. I'm not used to working with such a limited palette. I'm used to be able to go through and picking out all the colors I want. But I figured with me coming back to YouTube, this was a great way to say, hi, I'm back, I guess. So hopefully I'll be able to keep up with my schedule for one new video a week. I'm trying to figure out when I want that video to go up. I was actually thinking I'd probably put it up on Sundays because not many people, like a lot of the artists I speak to, they have art videos that go up on a Friday, and that's great and all, but I work 7 days a week, so it's not as easy for me to get a video up on on a Sunday or on a Friday. So Sunday was good because while I'm at dinner I can upload. As you can see, this is when I noticed that my marker was pretty much dead, so I had the refill for that one though, which was nice. So yeah, thank you so very much for joining me. I hope everybody had a good of a time watching this as I did, playing with it and learning how to use my airbrush system. I recently bought a tripod, so videos are going to change, and on top of that I have a brand new Cintiq, so we're going to see a lot more art from me. Anyways, thank you very much. Have a good day.